daylight. 99.9 WEFM. WhatsApp us or call us at 457-9997. Activated Mornings on WEFM 99.9 is on now.
And just like that, we are back with more talk time here on Activated Mornings with Roleza and Dianna. And you, because you can call us to be a part of the program. You can call us with your questions, call us with your comments, 457-9997. That is the number. That's the WhatsApp number. That's the direct number. If you don't want to call us, some strange reason, then you could just send us a message on WhatsApp as well, okay? Yesterday, I saw somebody post their status and I was like, oh, wow, guess what is back? Sargassum, or we call it seaweed. So I saw Roleza's status and realized that them boys been strolling on the water. Well, them boys and girls been strolling on the water coming down. Then I saw another person from Clare Valley post a video of the Clare Valley beach completely covered. And then I saw a video from One News showing Kingstown around the port area, really full of sargassum as well. So it's that season is a time of the year when we're seeing those brown things floating on the water coming down. And the research that I did said that they get as far as Africa. Yeah, so they go real far. Now, we are looking into this sargassum and we're trying to figure out, well, it's back. So what do you know about sargassum? Did you see the sargassum yourself? Well, if you live a little bit further inland, you don't live on the coastal areas, you may not have seen it with your own eyes, or you may have, depending on your vantage point. At this point, I feel so good to be living along the coastline. But those of us who are living a little bit closer, we were able to see, or were you able to see the video that was posted by One News? And I'm sure that other persons posted it on their status, whether it's WhatsApp, Facebook, or Instagram as well, because it's usually a sight to see and smell, because it smells terribly, right? The good thing I noticed this morning, Roleza, is that there isn't any on Clare Valley Beach. Not Clare Valley. Kettles Beach. I looked on at the beach. I saw just a few pieces on the sand itself. I don't know if the villagers cleaned it or if they just did not go up onto the beach as much as I would have seen. I'm not sure about the Clare Valley Beach. You didn't. Yeah, okay, you wouldn't see that.
I didn't look out this morning. I didn't pay attention this morning. But yeah, there was a bit, but not as much as yesterday. So maybe the tide helped to wash it out and all of that.
Yeah. So there has been some discussions. I noted last year the CARICOM when they met, they were also having discussions on what we can do with this sargassum that is, well, we're seeing it all the time. And two students, I'm gonna just highlight something for you. So Searchlight recently had a story where the two Vincentian students, RJ Jackson, my friend RJ, and a young man by the name of Hansel Thomas made soap from the sargassum. So if you're thinking about one possible thing that you can do with it, there was one thing. They made soap out of the sargassum. Now, these two students are university students. They're studying in Trinidad and Tobago, and both of them transformed the sargassum seaweed into soap for their community project. So there are persons here that are, even though it's bad and it's coming up on the beach and it has this awful smell, we can see, or we have seen, that you can use it for good. You can use it to create a business. You can use it for, I don't know if there are other uses for the sargassum, but I decided to ask Google some questions like, Google, hey, what's going on with this sargassum thing? Why did I lose my page? Is this thing good for us? Is it bad for us? What are some of the things that we can do about it? Now, apart from the fact that it's really annoying to see, and it has that terrible smell, there are also respiratory and skin irritation issues. So decomposing sargassum releases what they call hydrogen sulfide and ammonia. This is what Google told me, because I ain't into science and all them things, so I can't give you these, highfalutin, as we say terms. So Google says that it releases hydrogen sulfide and ammonia, which can cause respiratory problems, including asthma exacerbation, eye, nose, and the throat irritation and skin rashes. And I can definitely say that I have been in water among the seaweed before, a long time ago, and yeah, it didn't turn out so well. Let's just leave it at that, right? So there are also neurocognitive issues. These gases can also lead to headaches and memory loss. Maybe that's why I'm having issues with my memory. I don't know, but it's terrible here, right? So there is that can happen as well. Pollution apart, well, one of the other obvious things is pollution, because it gets into the water and it washes up onto the beach. And I've seen places where it washed up onto the beach in a very significant amount, and it would just be there until it rots. And, there's that awful smell as well. In some cases, it can cause acute toxicity. And this has happened in the French Caribbean in 2018, when 11,000 cases, or over 11,000 cases, were reported. And honestly, I really had no idea, Roleza, that this thing could, do all of that. I've seen children play with it, and I figure it's out of ignorance on the adults' part as well, because I wouldn't think to say, hey, don't touch that because it can contain this, or it can contain that as well. It can also have an impact on the tourism industry, in that, let's say a cruise ship comes in, or maybe there was a cruise ship yesterday, and the tourists decide, oh, we're going to head to the beach. We're going to have an amazing time. We came down here to go to the beach. But alas, when you get to the beach, it's covered in seaweed and you cannot bathe in the seaweed as well. So how you feel about this thing here?
Well, the thing of it is that, so yes, it is unsightly to look at, but I do think that at this point in time that we really and truly do need to find proper uses for this, right? So yes, we see a starting point with the two students, the two extension students who have made soap from out of it. Last year as well, the Barbados launched their first bio-CNG vehicle powered by Sargassum, all right? So reading this from Cave Hill, UWE Cave Hill, Barbados, okay, so last Tuesday unveiled the world's first vehicle powered by renewable gas, natural gas, from Sargassum seaweed, rum distillery, wastewater, and black belly sheep manure. All right, so they were saying that this was the UWE campus came in for high praise for its pioneering role in this renewable energy project. So given that we do look at it as being a nuisance, but I think at this point in time, we just have to find creative ways to put this natural phenomenon to use. All right. I see that some persons are saying that it can be used for fertilizer. Josh is saying that often the smell comes from trapped dead sea creatures, sea creatures that are trapped within the seaweed itself. So at this point in time, it's really and truly for us to just find a way to make it work for us, so that we, let's make some money off of it. It might be a nuisance, but let's try to find a way to make some money of it. And in that process, it would also help to clean up the beaches, right? If persons are not aware, today is also World Earth Day. All right. So I think it's interesting that we're having this topic as well, given that today is World Earth Day. So yeah, find a way to put it to use.
You said somebody said it could be used for manure.
Fertilizer.
Yeah. Okay.
Fertilizer.
Well, I think that's a really good use for it. And especially in a time when we are trying to get back into agriculture a lot more, I suppose they can look into how they can, that's like free manure right there. So nice.
Yeah. As we're talking about Sargassum, you have already book White Sargassum Sea? You know of that book?
No.
Oh, yeah, if you read that book, I did that book in school, but I didn't even know that there was an actual area called Sargasso Sea. So yeah, just something to tie in there. It's a really good book. It's one of my favorite books, actually.
Okay, yeah. Fiction or non-fiction?
Non-fiction, fact fiction, non-fiction. No,
okay.
Fiction, fact fiction, fiction.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So yeah, there's actually a region called the Sargasso Sea. So yeah. All right.
So now I'm gonna go do some research after that, see what that is. But anyways, we are going to have to stay right there because it's 9 o'clock. Just like that, it's 9 o'clock. It's time for us to bring to you today's ECCB currency exchange rates. But have no fear, we're coming back at 9:25. If you have another topic you want to discuss, or if you want to add some more to this point or any other point, then we will talk then. As for now, it's time for ECCB currency exchange rates.